Hello everyone, I hope this video finds you well. So today's video is about the present perfect. Let us first start with the structure or revision of the structure. So first, for the affirmative, we use have or has plus the past participle of the main verb. Has we use it with singular subjects, and have we use it with I or plural subjects, for example. I have, you have, we have, they have. Uh, then for has, she has, it has, or he has. Let's take an example. He has lived in England. So we have the verb to have, and then we have lived, which is the verb to live in the past participle. For the negative, we use hasn't or haven't, or has not or have not, plus past participle of the main verb. For example, he hasn't lived in England, or we haven't lived in England. For the interrogative, we use again has or have plus the subject plus the past participle. Again here, has he lived in England or have we lived in England? Let's talk about the usage. When do we use the present perfect? We use the present perfect to talk about past events whose time is indefinite. It means we use it to talk about things that happened in the past, but we don't know when. We don't have a specific time. He has written a letter. This was done in the past, but do we know when exactly? No, we don't. Then for we use it for events that began in the past and continue up to the present, things that started in the past and are still in the present. So here there is a connection between the past and the present. I have had my car for 2 years, which means I had my car 2 years ago and I still have it now. So this started in the past and it's still in the present. Then we use it for actions that have just finished. I have just finished my lunch. Let's do some exercises here. So we have I, and you have the verb plant. So the answer here is I have planted a coniferous tree in my garden. So here we have auxiliary and the verb in the past participle. Mr. Stiller as a taxi driver for 6 years. We have the verb work. So first we need has, which is the auxiliary verb here, and then work. What is the past participle of work? It's worked. So Mr. Stiller has worked as a taxi driver for 6 years. Next one, we, you have never, and play. The answer is we have never played rugby before. We have never played rugby before. Next one, Jack asleep on deck chair or on a deck chair. So you have the verb to fall. The past participle of the verb fall is fallen. So Jack has fallen asleep on a deck chair. Next one, we, you have just and wash. We, and then we have up the dishes together. We have just washed up the dishes together. Next one, my grandparents, you have the verb buy a country house. So the past participle of the verb buy is bought. So first we need have and then we have bought. My grandparents have bought a country house. Next one, we, our dog for a year. So the verb here is have. The main verb is have, and we need the auxiliary verb have as well. So we have had our dog for a year. It means we had it in the past and we still have it. Next one, so you have the negative here, you have the verb rain. So it, since last week, it hasn't rained since last week. So this is something which started in the past and is still in the present. Then we have I, the letter yet. You have not and post. Post is a regular verb, so we add just ed. So I haven't posted the letter yet. Next one. Here we have questions using ever, and you have they and you have the verb fly. The past participle of the verb fly is flown. The answer is have they ever flown a plane before? Have they ever flown a plane before? Next one, bungee jumping. So we have ever, you, and try. Try is a regular verb, so we change y to ied. So have you ever tried bungee jumping?